matchup on town. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times.
On the defensive side of the football for the Bucs, here's the lineup. You look at last year, 2016, 23 points a game, right in the middle of the league, but improved, I think. How do they look going forward?
Well, they did improve, and they improved throughout the second half of the year. They focused on communication.
The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt it.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that came out of it. You got to see good blocking, good push by all.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want.
On first and 10, here's Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards here on the catch and run. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic.
And now here's a carry heading left. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you
come up with something better here on third and goal. And here's a look at the defensive unit that hopes to hold this offense today. They run the counter now on first down. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They'll get 16 yards there. And it's good enough for an Indianapolis first down.
I really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us...
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 11 on the game there. And that'll be good for an Indianapolis first.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open.
They'll go to the air here on third and 2. And a quick throw here that's complete. Pick up and find that time at a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in...
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster. And they'll go on the ground. He hops over him.
That's why you stretch.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
He's quite an eyeful, isn't it? When I looked at my draft board, I went back through my notes to see how I had him rated. The number 2 back on my board coming out of college. Why?
Brady going to try and throw on third down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Fights off another.
I think the second tackler will learn from the first.
And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. Give him 22 on that one. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area. Again, it's Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Their dangerous wide receiver. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a... And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. That one goes for 13 yards and moves his sticks.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth. You know, you always hear about the smaller running back, like gets lost, you can't find it, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But a primary ball carrier.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And it's good enough for a Tampa Bay first.
I don't want to downplay the run, but that's exactly what I expected out of him coming out of college. When I look back at my draft analysis,
And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive to take from that?
there always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your team.
Brady will try again on second down. This will be caught at about the 3. Now they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are going to take the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Yep.
Second half is going to have some more twists and turns, which should lead to some excitement. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Third down from the 15. The quick pass and completion is made, and it leads to a touchdown. Colts go up by 4. Third down from inside the 10. Brady's got the completion from the gun, and it leads to a touchdown. That puts them up by a field goal. Third down from the 32. Catch is made after a quick pass. Ends up picking up 31 yards before heading out of bounds. Later on the drive, he'll head up the middle on the run, and he'll go in for a score. That takes the lead up to 7. So that's a wrap.
The third quarter, they have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about something else.
And again this time to the tailback. And he's brought down after a good game. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And that's why defense coordinators always...
From midfield, here's Brady. time. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. And we say it on the time, have to be able to get rid of it.
They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
On play action, it's Brady. Finding time. All kinds of time. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 53 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes, just runs past people. Keep moving and keep grinding the clock.
To throw is Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Such an art to dot the I. Just get the feet in right there against the line before going out of bounds.
Such an incredibly graceful, athletic play. But also a lot of practice goes into it. They work on that to make sure that they learn how to train their feet to get down in bounds.
This drive spans 7 plays, and it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got time in the pocket, and he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now,
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
time. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there, but, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So ready to throw on second down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
From the gun, it's Brady. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
Does a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything. And sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off. Usually after about 3 to 4 steps, it cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great effort there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have got it back to a one-score game.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets it back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
He trots out there now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe. Now Brady throwing on second down. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defense.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
One tight end. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got time in the pocket. And an alley to run. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game. Attack here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards on the pickup, and that'll be good enough for a Tampa Bay first down.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's a pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of yourself to finish off runs.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 21 that time. And it's good enough for a Tampa group. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
Partners, a lot of fun watching.
And they'll run it here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the center of the field, this to win the ball game. And it is good! He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Hoosier State will celebrate tonight as the Colts have won it. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a preview. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because Both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Colts are winners.